I just got runned, and I'm to blame. I just dealt the Dora in South 4. Welcome back to Mahjong Soul. My name's Yusong. How have we been playing? There's hope on the horizon. The ship finally has seen the shore, baby. It felt, I mean, I don't want to spoil anything, but we've been stuck in Plato's cave for quite some time now. What does that mean? We've been stuck in the Shadow Realm, in the South 4, I mean, in 4th place. Excuse me. Sorry, my own Bon Jovi parody causing me some psychic damage. But it feels good. It feels good to get a win. It just feels good to be back, you know? All right. What am I looking at here? Oh, I just realized I'm still eating a cough drop before I started this video. It's not really great YouTube etiquette. Dora here is going to be the red dragon. We got to be a little bit wary for that. There's the red dragon. I'm glad I didn't immediately and reflexively discard it. I think we can get rid of this knight. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ugh. Okay, maybe we get rid of the east wind first. We don't have enough, like... Okay, that's terrifying. Already two Han in their hand. 50k for a verse, no album out. I'll keep the 2 here, because at least with the 2, we can draw a 3 and have a 2-sided weight. Whereas with the 9, we could have only drawn a 6, right? Okay. I'll cut the 2 here. I mean, unfortunately, you're looking at this hand and you're like, Yusong, what are you gonna do once you have to discard this red dragon? That's an excellent question, dude. I don't know what I'm gonna do either. Player across from me, the scariest version of their hand is a flush in the character suit. So eventually when we discard this or this, it's gonna be scary. It's gonna be scary. Justin Timberlake voice, it's gonna be May, okay? And it's definitely gonna be scary. There's a world where we just straight up don't. You know what I mean? We just straight up don't. Whoa! Okay, this changes the game. This definitely changes the game. I think we fight for this hand. I think we 100% fight for this hand. Was there a mixed triple sequence somewhere in here? Maybe. 4, 5, 6, 5, 6, 7. We could still get 4, 5, 6 in every single suit, right? But I don't know if it's worth refinancing our entire house. There it is, right? It was scary dealing character tiles into the player across from us. 2 Han really quickly. That's very scary. I mean, maybe if we had looked to the player of our left, who knows? Maybe they have a pair of the red dragons too, and they were going for the kill. They were going for the win, you know? Excuse me, I'm noisily eating a cough drop. Excuse me. All right, what's going on here? There is the possibility for a 1, 2, 3 mixed triple sequence. I'm telling you right now, I'm not taking it. Unless I draw like another 2 or another 3, I don't think I'm taking it. Even if I did, I'd have to tear up one of these triplets. I don't think I can. I don't think I have that luxury. This can be our pair. It's not great, but it can be. If we draw a 2, slam that like and subscribe button. Riichi Pinfu immediately. Without thinking. Ooga booga Riichi Pinfu. Could you imagine if I wrote a Mahjong book? How much of an utter disaster that would be? All right, whoa. I think this is the play here. Why? Because if we draw a 4 or, a 5 or a 7, we can still slam the Riichi button. Or a 3 or a 6, right? I don't know. I mean, tile efficiency trainer, tell me if you're the person who wrote the netcode for the Mahjong tile efficiency trainer, let me know. Oh, this weight's so bad though. It's a 5. No one's gonna discard it. I can't do it yet. Show me a 7. If you give me a 7 of circles, I'll slam that like and subscribe button immediately. I'll slam that Riichi button immediately. The weight's just so bad. If I call Riichi, no one's gonna cut the 5, dude. Okay, at least we can still be a little safe here. Oh man, this feels bad. 4, 5, 6 mixed triple sequence, maybe, but then we lose this Dora. 3, 6. A little 3, 6 action. Yeah, sure. Okay, there's the Riichi. I don't know if it's right. Player to my right has pawned the red dragons. It doesn't look like they're making use of the Dora though. They're still fighting for it though. They're like a Ben Folds song. They're still fighting. It doesn't look like they're backing down. They discarded the 5 of characters immediately after I called Riichi. This is just a slightly better weight, right? Instead of the 5, we now have 2 outs. Sure, it's the same number of tiles, right? There's theoretically 4 copies of the 5 of circles left. And now we're dealing with 2 copies of the 3 of characters and 2 copies of the 6. The 3 is more likely to come out. Oh, the double run. You hate to see that. Player to my left is getting sent deep in the Shadow Realm. Not that deep. This is just a green dragon hand, but getting double run like that on East 2, that hurts. That definitely hurts. We're now tied for first place. Wow. Explosive start to the game for sure. Explosive start. This is a great hand. What? Wow. Okay. We're getting some good hands. 1, 2, 4. Okay. I'll take that. But we want to keep this 2-3, right? Is there a world where we do a 1, 2, 3 mixed triple sequence? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 1 too many pairs. We have 1 too many pairs in our hand. What do we get rid of? Maybe this 8, 9? And this is, I mean, it's a little tricky, right? Because we technically have 2 pairs in this hand. And then one of them is used for a sequence. But it's not like we're going to ever finish. I don't think we're going to draw another 1. It's extremely unlikely. Okay, let's think about this. Okay. Player to my left, pawning and cheating like there's no tomorrow. I mean, this is scary. I don't know what they're going for, but again, much like the first round, they have the chance to go for a half flush of some kind very, very easily too. Even that honor tile discard is scary. All right, so if we have to fold, we can fold with the 1. I can't believe I'm thinking about folding. No way, right? Okay, there's a 1 discard. We can also fold with the 4. So the scariest version of their hand. Half flush in the bamboo soup. The 6 could also mean that they're almost done with their hand. Okay. They discarded a 6. They don't have a 4-5 weight. We can even do some Suji shenanigans, which is a tongue twister, I just realized. Immediately. Okay, so wow. Half outside hand. Tricky. Very tricky. Okay. They're not done. They're not done. No one in the... Dude, this is a good game. There are some capital G gamers at this Mahjong table right now. Wow, 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 wow. 6, 7, 8. Okay. Be on the lookout because we could be on a 6, 7, 8 mixed triple sequence stream. That's the thing. I think that's also a skill in Mahjong. Just straight up recognizing when you have a mixed triple sequence. It's harder than you might think. You won't believe what happens next, etc., etc. 6, 7, 8 or a 1, 2, 3. Neither of them are good. I'll keep the 3, right? Because the 3 can be a double-sided weight with a 4. Yeah. Okay. Neither of these are great shapes. I don't know. They're okay. Let me know in the comments if you would have done something different there. Genuinely. I love learning. Because selfishly, I'm like, the more I learn, the more I'll be able to just own people in Riichi Mahjong. Also, the way that my hair looks, it looks like I have no hair on one side of my head. I'm not okay with that. Some of you more self-actualized people out there will be like, oh, Yusong, don't sweat the superficial stuff. Yeah, I'm not okay with looking like I don't have hair on one side of my head. It's the way the camera moves, dude. Okay. Can't do that. Need this as our pair. This is a guaranteed Pinfu hand. Do I slam the Riichi Pinfu? What's the, I think I do. 2-5. Yeah. There's 2 2s that have already been discarded, making it seem like it's safe. I don't know. Maybe that's good news for us. Doesn't look like we're on a flush of any kind, right? It's an early enough Riichi where not enough people have information. All of these signs are pointing towards Riichi, slamming that Riichi Pinfu button. We don't have such a huge lead, too, that, like, we can afford just to stay in Dama 10, which is where we stay in Tenpai, but we don't call Riichi. Sure, this hand could have run, right? We have a Yaku. It's Pinfu. But I want to win big. I at least want Riichi Pinfu and a chance to hit an Oradora. The Dora here is the Northwind. It's the scariest for the player across from me, right? They have the most to gain from it, and they're the only ones that can actually, quote-unquote, use it easily, you know? Okay. I mean, this is good. We're not giving people too much new information. The 5 gave them the most information out of everything that we've discarded after calling Riichi. Okay, player to my right, thinking about it. They cut the door out. Wow, okay, interesting. So this signals like a fold. This is great news for me because we're discarding a lot of repeat tiles. We're not giving people information about what's safe. So that's just very lucky. A lot of bamboo tiles being cut. Pawn means that they're still fighting for it? I don't know. I don't know. There's the sumo. They take my Riichi stick. That's okay. That's okay. It's just a green dragon hand. That's not that bad. They could have changed it into a half flush, right? If the game had gone later, who knows what would have happened. That's a shame. But I'm glad that we took that chance anyway, right? Okay. Chewing the cough drop. Chewing the cough drop. Kind of incredible hand. I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But we'd like to also make use of this. Lucky that we get to pawn that because that's our seat wind. But if we can just pawn and shear our way to the top, I don't think we necessarily try to force this red 5 into our hand. If we draw something that's like easier to use with it, then yeah, like we'll definitely want to keep it. But if it's the last thing, oh, sure. I mean, it's suddenly an all triplets hand. It's suddenly an all triplets hand, but it's not a great all triplets hand either. I mean, it's completable, right? It's completable. Sea wind, all triplets, red 5. That's 4 Han. That's really good if we can get it. 4s, 5s, and 6s though. People are not going to be chomping at the bit to get rid of them, you know? So this is a little bit tricky for us. It's a little bit tricky. We're going to need some good luck in order to complete this hand. Either by drawing like 5s and 6s, or maybe just someone loses their mind and starts discarding great tiles, like spoon feeding us the tiles we need to win. Okay. So now we can even draw a, we lose the all triplets, right? But we can even get a 5 here. And that's not that bad. I'll take it. Even seat wind red 5 is enough for me at this point in the game. Although, who knows? It's East 4. You can make the argument, like, because it is a close game, we want to have the biggest lead possible. Oh. Player to my left, a little scary, too. I'm going to cheat to get into Tenpai. Player on my left, a little scary. Maybe they cut the red 5 out of safety because they saw that I had pawned a triplet. So, you know, there's no way I'm waiting for another one, right? Not sure, but it could also be seen as like a really offensive gesture. I don't mean giving someone flipping the bird or anything. I just mean they're gesturing, they're signaling that they're going on the offensive. Okay. Waiting on the 5, waiting on the world to change, waiting on the 6 of bamboo. It happened. It's not all triplets, but it'll do. In a pinch, it'll do. Seat win red 5, 2,000 points. Not terrible. We end up in first place, but keep in mind this could disappear in a second. A sumo Mangon could take this away from us. So many things could cause us to slip down the rankings, you know? All right. What's the door here? It's the 5 of bamboo. We'll definitely want to make use of that if we can. Okay, let's get rid of the 1. It's less likely that it even becomes a pair there. You know, I don't know if those things are going to necessarily matter, but you play like 1,000 games of Mahjong. It's sure to matter once in a while, right? 7, 8, 9 mixed triple sequence, maybe we could have had that, but I don't think it's worth like refinancing our entire house. Sorry for saying that every time, but genuinely like bending over backwards to try to get that. No. When you're playing with friends and you're just going for big hands, sure. When you're playing for keeps on the battlefield of Mahjong Soul, you're playing ranked? No, not worth it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh god, this hand is not looking good. Okay. Sure. 1 shape, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, it's not looking terrible. It's not looking great either. It's just looking okay. How many pairs do we have? We have 4. We have 4 pairs in this hand. Okay, for whatever reason, the game, the Mahjong book was like, if you have 4 pairs, that's okay. And I'm like, dude, can you explain that, please? Like if you have a closed hand, 4 pairs is better than 3 pairs. Now we have 3 pairs. What I want to do is I'm going to cut this 2 next, because if we draw a 5 here, we can pivot this to a 2-sided weight, which is good news for us. And I'm going to keep this 8-8-9 because it's our weakest shape, dude. It's our weakest shape. We have 3 pairs in our hand. I'm going to follow the rules of the textbook. I'm going to follow the rules of the textbook and just see where it gets me. I'm going to place my faith in Dana Chiba, okay? Nope. Sorry. Our club's at capacity. You're a tile that's already a tile that I have in my hand. Club's at capacity, friendo. Nope. Absolutely not. Also, we should be a little careful. Player on my right is discarding some like good stuff. Maybe they're just going for a fast hand with the red dragon. North Wind is actually pretty safe as far as things go. It was discarded fairly recently. Player to my right is the most dangerous, but it doesn't look like they have anything super dangerous either at the same time. 4, 6. Ugh. I don't really want to discard this 4 if I don't have to. I would rather discard the 7 if we can draw a 5 or something. I don't know. The 4 just doesn't seem that safe to me. 1 seems very safe. I mean, looking at this though, if the player on my right is the most dangerous, they've discarded a 1 and a 7. So 4 is Suji and theoretically it's safe. But because no one's discarded it yet, I'm like, what if someone's waiting on a pair or something? That'd be pretty spooky. I'll tell you what. This hand is not worth fighting for. This is like, there's 19 tiles left and I'm still like drawing garbage. Yeah, this hand is folding. We are 100% folding here, dude. It's this hand is just not worth fighting for. I know we're the dealer. I know we could get down and dirty, do some fighting in here. I don't know if it's worth it. Let's fold with the 7 first. And then this one. I don't know. Maybe the 1 is safer. I'm not sure. The 1 is safer to the player across from me, but the 7's safer to the player to my right. And the player across from me. Okay, let's cut that. This 1 is probably safe. The white dragon, okay. I don't know if, you know, they're making a read that it's safe because one of them's gone, but like I've done that before and I've gotten Shadow Realmed from it. So, you know, now that they've done it though, I'll follow their lead. I'll cut the white dragon. Player to my left doing some thinking. Maybe they're thinking about staying in there, fighting for doing a little 5 for fighting, trying to stay in there to get to Tenpai by the end of the round. 6 of circles looking pretty safe. Okay, just discarded. 9 of bamboo also looking extremely safe. 4 of circles and then they deal in. Okay, the player to my left was thinking about it. Pinfu Dora red 5. Wow. Player to my left showing strong resiliency. They were double Rond really early in the game, and yet they have not given up whatsoever. I love that. I absolutely love that. This is why, again, there's some capital G gamers at this table. This hand looks okay. This 3-4-4-5 shape is actually kind of good. 3-4-4-5. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4. We need like a 5th shape. We need like a pair or something, or like a 5th shape. Literally anything. That's a 5th shape, but again, it doesn't really help us, right? Because like, I mean, it helps us for sure, but we still need a pair at the end of the day. Southwind. I mean, if we're just looking for pairs, shouldn't we cut this instead? I'm not sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm not sure. I'm genuinely not sure what's right there. But the good thing is that like we have good shapes in our hands, so we don't really need to fret the small stuff. Okay. Southwind looking safe because of the player to our left, just having discarded it. Wish I kept this 9 of circles. Maybe discarding this a turn earlier would have been the right call. Small misplay probably. Eastwind coming out. Someone's thinking about it. 1 is definitely redundant here. We don't need it. We have some great double-sided weights in the character suit. We don't need that adding on to our hand. I mean, the greatest situation here would be, okay, we can use that as our pair. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, that's fine. So that means we need to, if we wanted to play aggressively, we cheat this. Player across from me is playing aggressive though. I don't think we do it. A 1. Oh. Oh, that hurts. This is close enough to the door that it's legit scary. I don't know if that was the right move, friends. I don't know if that was the right move. Okay. Because we need to get rid of this 3 and the 6 eventually. I will pawn this for a chance to win. I will pawn this for a chance to win. It's not huge. It's not hugely likely. If we need a fold, it makes it a little bit more difficult. This 5 and this 8 looks pretty safe to the player across from me, but they've discarded some great tiles, so we have to watch out just a little bit. Okay, a 9 is going to be safe. Dude, I'm going to cut the 6. I'm going to cut the 6. The other shapes in our hand aren't changing. I want to get rid of the more dangerous tiles sooner. Thank you for showing me that the 7 is most likely safe to discard. Thank you very much. I'll hit you with a little arigato gozaimasu. And I don't say those words lightly, okay? There's the Riichi. Okay. Yeah, we're folding here, dude. Unfortunately, we don't have a lot of safe tiles to fold with. Discarded a 2, so maybe the 3 is looking safer. Okay. They discarded a 6, so this person's not on a 4-5 weight. We'll do a little Suji stuff here. I mean, they discarded a 2. The 3 is not necessarily safe, right? Could have had a 1-2. I mean, could have had a 2-2-4 or something along those lines. I'm not sure. Player to my right really fighting for it. Dealing into a 4-Han hand. That's gotta sting. That's gotta sting for sure. We're no longer in first place. We're sitting in second. Not by a large margin, so we still wanna stay alert. Unfortunately, we've just been given the most garbage I've ever seen in my entire life. And I've eaten at a Chili's, okay? No, I don't know. I needed to finish the joke, but I didn't want to offend anyone. I think Chili's is good, dude. I think Chili's is good. We had one in upstate New York, which is where I went to high school and college. It was good. I don't have anything against Chili's. I just needed a quick punchline, and I genuinely apologize to the Chili's corporation. All right. This is okay. This is okay. Dude, Chili's had like margaritas and stuff. That was, I don't know if this is like embarrassing or whatever, but Chili's is where I had my first ever margarita. That's a, you come here for the Mahjong. You can come here for the Mahjong gameplay, but I'm telling you, stay in for the coming of age stories, you know? All right. 2 Dora, kind of incredible. Definitely want to fight for this hand. Definitely want to fight for this hand. I think we play aggressive here. 8-9? Yeah. No, I'm not keeping this 8-9. That's the weakest shape we've got in our hand. Cut the 8 first. Maybe we could have cut the... No. It doesn't matter. With this 8-9, it doesn't matter what we cut first. Sometimes it matters. Sometimes in this situation, it doesn't. Wow. The fastest hand in the West, dude. I mean, there's no defense that you could possibly do for that. That's just an incredibly fast hand. Okay. And they're the dealer this time. And they're the dealer. Oh my God. Okay. How many points do we need? We need like 4 Han. Or we need a sumo on a 2 Han hand. Okay, we can win this. We can win this. If someone else calls Riichi, though, we're content with accepting second. Okay? That's our calculated, you know, risk-reward ratio. Could get a 5, 6, 7 mixed triple sequence. There it is. 5, 6, 7, 5, 6, 7, 5, 6, 7. Of course, this 4 is going to be a little dangling if that's the case. We can go for an all simples hand, but an all simples hand isn't enough to win. 4, 5, 6. Okay, Riichi, Pinfu, all simples, 3 Han. That might be enough to win. That might be enough to win. Maybe we hit an aura. Maybe we get a red 5. Something along those lines. It might be enough. If we draw a 6 of circles, though, it's not Riichi Pinfu. It's not Riichi Pinfu, because we're waiting on basically like either a 4 or a 7 to complete the pair. What we're hoping is to draw a 4 or a 7, and then call Riichi. I mean, no, that's not that good either. That's not Pinfu either. Oh man, this hand needs some work. This hand needs some work for sure. 4, 5. Now it's a guarantee. 4, 5, 6 mixed triple sequence, maybe. Oh baby, draw me a 7. Cry me a river. Draw me a 7, please. Oh my God. -1 Han after making a call, as we've learned last time. Okay, cut the dangerous tiles. So, mixed triple sequence is 1 Han. All simples is 2 Han. 2 Han hand, that's 2,000 points. It gets us there, right? If we hit the player to our left, it gets us there. If we hit anyone else, it doesn't get us there. The Dora, dude, no, I can't right now. Pawn the Dora, yep, okay. It's a spicy situation for sure. It's a spicy situation. Not exactly sure what they're going for. We gotta be a little careful now. We could deal into a Mongon hand super easily. The 4 is more dangerous. Both of these are dangerous, dude. Both of these are dangerous. I'll deal the 4 first. Oh, God. This is spicy, dude. This is spicy. Okay. Pinfu. If we draw the 4. No, if we draw a 7. We know this to be safe. If we draw a 7, that's the best case scenario for us, right? Mixed triple sequence is 2 Han. All symbols is 3 Han. 3 Han, I think it's enough. This is not... This is just all simples. This isn't even anything, dude. This is just all simples. I don't know if this is even worth winning. It's not... Oh my God, this isn't even worth winning. Fully concealed hand, all simples. It's not even a mixed triple sequence. This is actually not worth winning, right? I mean, I have to click the sumo button. But this is not worth it. This is just not... I don't know. I feel like I could have aimed for first place. Oh, wait. 2,000 sumo does it, right? It doesn't do it. It would have done it if they were... We'll take it. We'll take it. It's not that bad. It's not that bad, friends. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. Again, we need all the points that we can get right now. I mean, that was still okay. That was still okay. We end the game in second. We could have pushed for first, right? But like, if we had called Riichi there, we would have been in Furitan no matter what. We would have been in Furitan no matter what in that situation. It would have... How could we have played... Let me know in the comments. How could we have played that one differently? I mean, you look at the way this hand started too. It's looking awful. I wish I discarded the 4 there. Maybe I just should have kept this. But then how do we make anything happen? This is a tough situation, dude. Oh man. The player on my right is also, holy moly, terrifying situation. They're going for an all triplets hand. They actually can't win right now. They have no Yaku. But they're in 4th place. They gotta go for it. They can even call Khan and stuff. I mean, if the game had continued, which we can see the wall here. Maybe they would have had the opportunity to call Khan and like get some wins. I'm not sure, dude. I'm not sure. This is a really tough situation. Three, 4, 5. Maybe Riichi all simples Ipatsu. Is that worth it? Keep in mind, the player on my right is in frickin' Tenpai. On the scariest hand of all time. I mean, with this knowledge, I'm like, yeah, dude, take the win. Take the win. This is 3 Dora, white, all triplets. That's 5 Han. The potential for a 6 Han hand. That's a Hanemon. That's 12,000. Then they would be up to like 24. And then I would have gotten drained for like 3,000 or 4,000. I would still be in second. Dude, the scoring in Mahjong is like... I mean, it's not even easy to learn, hard to master. It's hard to learn and hard to master, dude. I wish I had a little bit more knowledge. I mean, that's the goal of studying, right? Of like actually learning about the game. About the intricacies. Dude, I wish the mini point system was more accessible. It's literally like 20 raised to the power of something and something. It's so, I mean, it's like, come on, dude. You couldn't have just made it like a base 10 system. I don't know. You know what I mean? It could have been a little easier. Even discarding the red dragon here was scary. They could have been waiting on that as well, right? To be honest, we're lucky to make it out of this one alive. We were lucky to make it out of this one alive. And then there's the sumo. If we had called Riichi, we would have been in Furton no matter what, right? No, we could have had a chance to call Riichi off of this 6. No, but even calling it off of the 6, we're still in Furton. We were waiting on a 3-6-9. Sure, it's Pinfu, Riichi Pinfu. A chance for Tanya, but it's tough. I mean, the 6 would have been safe for the player to our right. Player to my left still has to pawn the Southwind to have a chance at a winning hand. They're in first place. They're playing aggressively. I guess I could kind of see that, right? You just want to end the round as quick as possible. Sure, but they're in a deadlock. I mean, they don't know this. No one knows this, but like the player across also has the Southwind. All right. 2,000. Yeah, 2,000 doesn't get us there unless it's a direct hit from the player to our left. If there had been a direct 2,000 point exchange, maybe. Could we have discarded the 7 and then gotten into Tenpai another way? Maybe. Maybe. Like, okay, what if we in this case, like, I can't go back here. That's embarrassing. I'm gonna have to go back. This is gonna take 13 years to resolve. I mean, plus 53 points. It doesn't hurt to see that at all. Okay. Don't accidentally click so fast that you... Okay, don't click. Don't click this. If we... imagine that we had drawn the 7 here. What happens if we, like, kept the 7 and tossed the 6? No, dude. Because we're going to end up in Furton no matter what. Is there a way for us to have navigated this that we could have stayed in there? I'm going to be honest with you. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Maybe we would have had to cut like a big chunk, like this 7-8 or something. But that just does too much damage. That just does too much damage. For what? A chance to get Riichi Pinfu later? I mean, maybe we just should have called Riichi. But again, like knowing the knowledge that we do now, that the player to our right is like the scariest hand of all time, maybe we can take the lesson, like, player to my right, scary ass hand. Bond the triple Dora. Because of that, let's just get out of there, dude. Let's just make like bandits and get out of there. Because if we had dealt into their hand, we would have dealt into 4th place. Like, we would have made ourselves 4th place. Yeah, we take the sumo there. I don't know. I'm conflicted. I know we won, but I'm conflicted, dude. Let me know. Genuinely, I feel like this is the potential for a lot of debate. Genuinely. Let me know in the comments. Let me know in the Discord what you think. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like and a comment. It helps out a lot. Not only for the algorithm, but for me. I genuinely love reading all the comments every morning. If you like the content, make sure to subscribe if you want to see more. I stream on Twitch every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 4 p.m. PST. I hope to catch you there. Join us in the Discord. Link is in the description if you want to share your Mahjong epic wins or defeats, okay? Till next time, please take care of yourself. Please be kind to yourself, okay? I'll talk to you soon. Peace.